Struggling to turn your dreams into reality? This video is packed full of strategies to help you stop spinning your wheels and start achieving. Get my 12-day Kickstart planner for free, details at the end of the video. What's stopping you from turning your goals into actions? Are you feeling stuck, unmotivated, unsure of how to move forward? Well, I'll show you exactly how to start. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more tips on goal setting, mindset, and business strategies. The first step to really achieving your goals and making those action steps towards achieving them is you have to define clear goals. If your goals are just kind of vague and willy-nilly, you're less likely to truly take action steps towards them. So you're going to want to make sure you're defining clear goals. So how you're going to do that is first you're going to sit down and go through the SMART method of goal setting. So SMART is an acronym which means to set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. When you take the time to go through each of those categories when you're laying out the action steps you need for your goal becomes much more clearer. Now, if you need the steps to go through the SMART goal acronym, then you're going to want to check out my video on setting SMART goals. I do a whole full video and walk you through it step by step. So please go back and check out that video. And then once you have your goal set out under the SMART steps, you're going to want to break your goal into smaller bite-sized pieces. I like to use the analogy, say you want to become a millionaire, but you're dirt broke today. You're not going to achieve that overnight. But could you make an extra $100 this week? Could you make an extra couple thousand this month? Yeah, those are much more attainable goals to set. So you're going to want to take that big goal that you have and break it down into smaller milestones. That makes it much more achievable. And as you start achieving the smaller milestones, it's going to give you so much more momentum and motivation to keep going towards that bigger goal. The third important part of defining those clear goals is to write it down. Studies have proven that you're 42% more likely to achieve your goal if you have them written down. So don't be shy. Put them somewhere. Write them in a journal. Put them on your whiteboard right in your home office. Write them in a journal if you need to. Write the words of your goals like right on your vision board if you need to. But you're much more aligned with actually achieving your goals if you write them down by 42%, and that's a lot. Next, you're going to want to create an action plan. All actions need a plan. So first, list out the steps needed to accomplish the milestones that you want to get to, and then prioritize them. Make sure you know the most important things you need to get to that first milestone, then the next steps you need for the second milestone. So that is kind of twofold. You want to create that list of steps needed and then prioritize them. So you're doing the most important and the most impactful things first. And then next, you're going to want to use tools. Don't just think you're going to do all of this out of the blue, out of your head. Make sure you're utilizing things like to-do lists and calendars, digital planners, all that sort of thing, because it's going to help you keep on track with the steps and let you know like what you need to do next and what's coming up after that. Tools are extremely essential to help you have that action plan to actually work towards your goals. And then the third part of that is assign realistic deadlines. We'll go back to the money analogy. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight, but you can set milestones that are realistic to work towards that bigger goal. As I said, maybe try and make an extra $100 this week, maybe an extra $2,000 this month. Just steps like that are actually achievable, but you can see the snowball effect and the momentum of working towards them. Having that action plan in place will help keep you accountable. But now it's time to stay consistent and motivated. And that's sometimes where we kind of fall off the wagon, isn't it? So what you're going to want to do is review your goals and your progress that you've made towards the goal weekly. And sometimes you may be working towards part of a goal and realize it's actually not working out for me. It's okay to pivot and readjust. And having that time to check in with your progress and your goal weekly is going to allow you to do that. So make sure you schedule time for that. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Did you actually make that extra $100 this week? Celebrate that. The more you really allow yourself the space to celebrate the small wins along the way, that's going to help keep you motivated and consistent throughout the process. And then surround yourself with supportive people. You've heard it said before, you are the sum of the 5 closest people you hang around. So make sure that your close circle of friends or people, it could be colleagues or mentors, are supportive of the goals you're trying to achieve. Because when you kind of have that cheering squad at your side, it also is going to help you stay consistent and motivated towards your goals. That support group could be the difference between you really achieving your goals or not. So make sure you're surrounding yourself with those supportive people. Now that you've clearly defined your goals, you've broken it down into bite-sized steps, and you've connected with a supportive group or at least an accountability partner, don't let those goals collect dust. Join my vision board workshop, Manifesting Dreams, and take the next step towards creating the life that you've always wanted. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What's your biggest goal that you want to achieve this year? Lastly, visit my Facebook group to grab your free copy of the 12-day Kickstart Planner and start your journey towards success.